So today we are going to discuss the environment setup, like environment setup part. Okay. So as we discuss, we are going to replicate this real-time scenario in our system. So everyone need to have like environment setup in your system. Okay. So for that, we are going to use different like softwares, different web applications. Okay. So all those we will use to make the environment setup starting from Anypoint platform, then Anypoint Studio. So Anypoint platform we will use for like RAML part, like in Design Center, we will create the RAML. We will use Exchange to publish our RAML. Okay. And then we will use the Cloud Hub to deploy our application. So like that, we have multiple applications and multiple systems which we need to set up in our system. Okay. So step by step, we'll guide you what all software or what all application or what all web application you should have in your system ready to complete this project. Okay. And for everyone, like whatever problem you will face, we'll fix that, and that must be ready. Everyone please be on mute. So that setup must be ready in your system. Okay. Everyone please be on mute.
Oh, sorry.
So let's see one by one what all software and application you need. Okay. So here we have list what we discussed yesterday. So first, let me explain what this software or web application or like web console will help you in which way, and then we'll do one by one. Okay. So first we have Anypoint platform. Okay. Here we are going to create RAML. We are going to publish the RAML on Exchange. Then we are going to use Cloud Hub to deploy our application. Then we will use API manager to apply security policy. Okay. Then we have Anypoint Studio, so which we will use to develop our application. Then we have Git repository. So here we will create our account, and in Git repository we are going to use as a SCM tool where we will manage our code. Okay. So we need one account on Git, and then we have Git desktop. So this is application to manage our Git repository. So either you can go with command prompt or you can use this Git desktop. Then Postman we will use to test our Mule application whenever you want to do unit testing. Maven and JDK, these two are required since this application, what we are going to use, Anypoint Studio and even our Mule application, they are going to use many dependency or many like jar and all from Java and Maven. Anyhow, we have inbuilt Java and Maven, but in few projects you need to do this setup externally. So I will tell you process how to do. Then we have we need Salesforce account and database account. So for that we will create Salesforce account, and I will give you high level understanding of this Salesforce admin part also. And then we have database. So in database, we are going to use this Clever cloud version of database. So it will be very easy. Your system will not be very heavy. So it will have lightweighted application. To make this this database is very heavy application. If you will install in your system, then it will take lots of RAM and CPU. Okay. So to make this task very easy, we will use cloud version. Okay. So nothing will be in our server. We will just call the cloud version. Then Jira ticketing tool, like again, we'll use this ticketing tool to manage our agile methodology project. Okay. So we'll see all the steps here. Then we will have Confluence. Again, this is like Jira, Confluence, this, and one more thing, I think Bitbucket. So these all are product of Atlassian. Okay. So they have this kind of software, and we'll create single account to manage all this. Then for SMS purpose, like we will use SMTP, SMTP setup. So that we will not do today. We will do in our upcoming classes. Splunk, Jenkins, this also we will do in upcoming classes. And secure property jar, we will do setup today only. Okay. So only 12, 13, and 14 we will do when our like in our class when we need this. At that time only we will do. And apart of that, till 11 and then 15 we will do today. Okay. So let's see one by one. Okay. So let's start with Anypoint platform. Maybe few things you have already, but still we'll do from scratch. So everyone will be synced with us. So first, for Anypoint platform, I have already given endpoint here, URL here. So you can start the. So here, once you will go to, actually in my case, I have done login many times, so it's directly coming to login. But in your case, it will be, it's all automatically coming here. So in your case, it will come to some first page where you will get sign up option. Okay, where you will get login option. Once you will come in login, then here you will able to see sign up option. Okay, so what you need to do, click on this sign up, and here you need to provide your details. Okay, so using same email ID, you can create multiple, like you will able to create multiple accounts. Okay, only things your this username should be keep changing. Okay, it should not be like existing username. Okay, it should be unique. Okay, so only you need to do that. You need to keep changing your username. Part of that, everything you can skip as it is. So let me create. Everyone just follow me and then you can do just after this class. Just try to understand all the setup how I'm doing. Account will expire in 1 month. So what I do, I follow this pattern. Every month I create one. You need to provide your name, email address, mobile number, company name, and this will be your ID, which must be unique. It should not be taken by anyone else. Okay. So this ID I took here and then accept. Verification you need to do on your email. So I have given different email ID. Let me look at that. I think I should select that one. Okay, no problem. So my account got created here. Okay. And here you can see we have multiple options like design center. So design center, we are going to create RAML, we are going to create API, we are going to create fragments. Okay. Inside design center, you can create your mule application also. But that mule application or inside the design center, whatever like development like console we have. So we have development console inside design center also. It's not mandatory to create mule application on Anypoint Studio only. Okay, but that has some limited capability. So like everyone follow this Anypoint Studio. Okay. So design center mostly we will use to create RAML file. We will create the fragment file, and we have capability to create mule application also. But we like don't follow that. We used to create on Anypoint Studio. Okay. Then we are going to use this exchange, and exchange whatever like project we will create, like whatever YAML file fragment we will create. So this is the repository of Mulesoft resources. So we can publish in on Exchange, and we go for feedback part and all. Okay. So Exchange is nothing but it's a repository for Mulesoft resources like YAML, fragment, connectors, and many other things you will find here. Okay. Point Studio, like you can download this Anypoint Studio software from this place. So we will download soon. Before that, in Management Center, we are going to use API Manager. So API Manager, we apply security policies. Okay. Then Runtime Manager, here we are going to deploy our Mule application. Okay. And then we have access management. So here we can like manage the user, we can give different kind of permissions, and we have much more capabilities here. Okay. So all those things we will see in our upcoming classes. At this moment, we want Anypoint Studio software. So go to download. Okay. So here it's asking for which you want Mule and Studio, and you want Mule standalone. Okay. So Mule standalone means like it's asking for Mule runtime, which is standalone version. Okay. And if you want to have on-prem setup, then you need this. But at this moment, we want Studio. Select a version. So we want latest one. Operating system window. So you can give any detail. So now it's asking to check in our inbox.
Sorry, sir. Can I ask you a question, please?
Yes, yes, go ahead.
Maybe use customer domain. It says organizational domain or organization domain. How can I write? Or what type of word can I write here?
Oh, just select anything. Okay. No need to put any, no need to
Uh,
think much. Yeah, just put anything.
okay.
So looks like it's taking time.
Ravi,
Yes.
one guy is waiting in the to join.
Okay. Okay. I think I'm using different mail ID. Yeah. Here you got this link. Okay. So this is the link. Go to download page and download it. Okay. So I started the download and you can see it's started here. Okay. I have already this software downloaded in my system. So I will show you how this works. Okay. So you can see here. Okay. Once you will complete the download, you will able to see software like this. This one is like 7.13. Right now, 7.15 is latest version. So that part is okay. Any version is fine. Will not create much impact. Now, what you need to do, you need to extract this zip file. Okay. So there are multiple tools are available in market, but I have seen if you will use this WinZip and all, sometime this software will give you problem. Okay. After unzipping what software you will use, that will create some problem. And when I explored more, like I found 7-zip is more compatible with this. So if you have 7-zip, then well and good. Otherwise, install 7-zip. That is free, like software to unzip the file and all. Okay. So what you need to do, 7-zip, extract this. So I have already extracted this. So I will go there. So once you will extract using 7-zip, you will get something like this. And then what you need to do, go inside. And here you will able to see all the file and everything. So what you need to do, copy this Anypoint Studio folder. Okay. So copy this folder and go to C drive. Okay. In C drive, you can see I have already pasted this. Okay. So you need to paste inside C drive directly. Okay. Don't paste it some other on some other location. Otherwise, many time you will get some different kind of problem. So better directly paste it inside the C drive. I have changed name this Anypoint Studio to Anypoint Studio 7. Okay. Since I have another version also, I have like previous version that is Anypoint Studio 6 for Mule 3. Okay. Mule 3 don't support this Studio 7. So for that you need Anypoint Studio 6. So I have that. So to differentiate, I kept name, I changed name. So you can also change name, but don't keep it very large name. Okay. Name should be small, and maybe if you are not using this, simply paste it and leave it as it is. Okay. So once you will paste it here in C drive, you can go inside this, click on this software. Okay. And then you can open. Either you can open or you can run as an administrator. Okay. So I do prefer run as administrator. Okay. Since sometime I have seen like it's not very common thing. Very rarely it will happen, but sometime it happens like it will not able to read some file from your system. Okay. So in that case, if you will run as administrator, that kind of problem will not, you will not get. Okay. Again, I'm saying This will be very like rare problem. Very rarely you will get, but I have seen 1 or 2 times some tooling kind of problem will come. Okay, and when I explored Mulesoft like support group and all, then I seen if you will run as administrator, it will resolve that problem. Okay, so I do prefer like now it's my habit, so every time I do run as administrator. But anything is fine. Now here it will ask you for workspace. So here you'll like will create new workspace. So we are going to start new project. So we'll create new workspace. Yeah. So here simply click on continue to schedule and you will get this kind of software. Okay. So in this like software, you can see like we have this package explorer. In package explorer, like you will able to see project and their related folders. And then we have this munit section where once you will write your munit code, you will able to see related things here. Here we have, yeah, again, munit related things you will get. Then at the bottom, we have this console. So whenever you will run your application, you will able to see all the logs here. Okay. And then in center, you can see this mule palette. Oh, sorry, not mule palette. This mule composer, I think. Exactly name I forgot. So here we do all the development. Okay. So we drag and drop the component and we do all the development. And then here we have mule palette. In mule palette, you will able to see all the component connector and everything here. Okay. So these are the like area where we will use mostly. And then in this side, you can see here, we have this center one mule designer. And if you want to start your application in debug mode, then you need to use this mode. Okay, this is the debug mode. And this is the design. So this software we will use for the development purpose. At this moment, you just need to install and you should be ready with this software. Okay. So we have completed this first and second. We created Anypoint platform account and we install this Anypoint Studio software. Okay. Next, we will see Git repository. Okay. So for Git repository, what you need to do? Okay. Actually, I have already one account. So what I will do, I will create on behalf of someone. Okay. So I need only one email ID. So using that email ID, we'll create the Git account and everyone will see the process how I'm doing. Okay. So I need one email ID. So one person put your email ID in chat. So I will create on behalf of you. Okay, I got all one email ID, so one is enough. Let it be. So what you need to do once you will open this github.com. Okay, so what you need to do, go to sign up page and here put your email ID. Yeah, so Bhavya, maybe we need one OTP. So hope you are ready with your email ID.
Yes, Ravi, I'm ready.
Okay. So here, let's click on continue. Oh, this email ID already taken. Your email ID already has Git account, so I need someone else. Can anyone else provide me this email ID? Like who don't have this GitHub account?
I haven't any account for this, so you can use my email ID.
Yeah, send me your email.
Okay.
What another account? Another email ID. Let me check with this email ID. Yeah. So this email ID don't have Git account, so we'll use this one. And then password. So let me create password on behalf of you and I will share you personally. So it's asking for username. So what I will do, I will use your initial email ID. Product update. So I will use no. So it's asking to verify. Use the arrow to rotate the animal to face in the okay. So are you can you share your email ID? Sorry, OTP. Please check your email and send me OTP. So now what we need, like what we need to do. So how many team member you have? So let's take 50 plus. Are you student or teacher? Let's say student. Continue. Just select any value. What is specific feature you are so collaborating collaborative code? Then you can take anything, but let me take something related. Project management. So then learn to ship software like okay. So we'll use free version. Okay, continue for free. It will take few seconds to do setup. So here we have this new account and fresh account. You can say. Let me do one thing. Actually, it's creating. Full screen. So here, like this is your Scratch account. So first, what you need to do, you need to add the organization. Okay. How to add the organization? So here you can see we have multiple things here, like your repository, your project, so your organization. Okay, so we'll go to your organization, and here, whenever we are starting any new project, so you need to create the organization, or you can create project also, anything is fine. So I'm going to create new organization and we'll give some logical name here. So again, we have different kind of subscription. So we will take like free one. Okay. So we will have enough thing on free one. So we will use this only. So select this one. Okay. So here organization account name is like customer related project, or you can put anything your organization name, ABC info. Okay. Then email address like this name is already taken. Then this is my personal account, a business institution personal account. Then verify your identity. So pick up one square at and click on next. So here, like you can put a list of email ID whom you want to give access. Okay. So you can do now also, and you can do later on also. Okay. So what I will do, let me give access to at least 2%. Okay. And then click on complete setup. So our this ABC info XYZ, this organization is ready. Okay. So next step will be, once you will have your account setup done, once you will be, your organization will be ready. So within your organization, there will be like members. You need to add those, like you need to add those members here. Okay. So we already given two email ID. They received request. Okay. So you can see here, we have given three email ID. Okay. So they like what should receive the invitation for this organization. Okay. I have given my email ID also. Let me check my. So I received this email to join this particular organization. So whatever team members you will have, you can invite them. Either you can invite at the time of setup, or you can do now also. So here you can see people and you can see invite member. Okay. So in this invite member, you can add their email ID. Okay. Once you will put their email ID, you will get in suggestion also. Okay. And then let's say, let me.
Sorry, sir. May I ask you a question, please?
Yes, go ahead.
Now the tools you need to build what you want. It says the question. So which ones may I choose to from this list? Collaborative coding, automotive, and
Okay,
CI.
select anything. Anything is fine. Okay, select
Okay,
anything. Yeah, but
thank
what
you.
I will suggest now at this moment, instead of doing on your system, just follow me. After this class, I will give you video also. Just go through
Okay,
video and do all the setup.
Okay.
So
Okay. Okay.
I
Thank
will
you. Thank
suggest
you.
focus here and learn everything. I'm
Okay.
explaining many
Thank you.
things. Otherwise, you will miss what I am explaining here.
Okay.
So here, like you can search people like, tell me anyone, if anyone know their username, just one username. I need one username or email ID. So I can show you how to add new members in your. So Bhavya, I think we already invited you. So I need someone else. Yeah. And, this one also we did. So let me use this. Sik. Okay. So here, once you will add this email ID, you can see we are getting this invite to. Select this and click on invite. Then it will ask what kind of access you want to give to this member, like this person, as a member or owner. If you will give owner access, then he will have all the admin rights. Okay. He can add new members. He can remove the existing member. He can modify your existing repository. He will have all the access. So either you can give as a owner or as a member. Okay. If you will give member, then he will have limited access only. So I will give as a member access, send invitation. So now that person will also, Dilsad Sheikh also receive the invitation. Okay. So all these invitation are in pending. Okay. I accepted mine one. Okay. Still it's here. Let me refresh it. So you can still it's saying so why, but ideally, so once you will accept the invitation, it will move from here to member. Okay. So Fabia already accepted. I think I haven't accepted it. Okay, let it be. I think I have a GitHub account with different email address. So let it be. So Bhavya already accepted. So you can see here, once someone will accept, they will move from invitation to member. Okay, and you can see this member type also. Siege member and Arya is honor. Okay. So this invitation will expire in few days. So once I will create or like I have already GitHub account, I will create organization. And once I will give you access, you need to accept within like 2-3 days. Okay. Otherwise, your invitation will expire. And whatever like source code we will have, YAML file we will have, and other documents we will have, I will share through GitHub only. Okay. So it's for everyone. Once I will give access, please accept within 2-3 days, and I will keep commenting. Like I will keep sharing all the detail from Git repository. Okay, so here this is member part. Now coming to repository part. So you can create repository. So repository is like you can say location where we put our things, like where we store our things like source code or whatever you want. Okay, so here we are going to use this GitHub as a source control manager. So we will, whatever application we will create in Mulesoft, we will use this repository. Okay, we will use this source control manager to manage our source code. Okay, so whatever we will create, we will store in this particular location. Okay, so to store that our source code in this location, what you need to do, you need to create repository. So whatever application you will create, for each application, you need to create one repository. Okay, I have seen few projects where they have one repository for all the project that, but there you need to follow very complex process. Okay. And that I don't think it's a suggestible way. Okay. So better create one repository for each Mule application. So here click on create and then you need to give repository name. Okay. So what I will suggest, you can use random name also, but what I will suggest, whatever your application name have, put same name in repository also, then it will be easy to identify. Let's say we are going to create customer XP API app v1. So we will have this project in coming days. So what I will do, I will create repository with same name and then I selected private repository. Okay. If you will make it public, it will be visible for everyone. But if you will make it private, it will be visible within your organization. Okay. Who all are part of your organization, they will all be able to see. And then click on add readme file and click on create repository. Okay. So at this moment, you can see we have main branch. Okay, go to branch section and coming to branching wise. Okay, so whenever you will work for any project, so whenever you will work for any project, so first thing you will have like multiple environment. Okay, so you will have production environment, then you will have pre-prod, then we have UAT, we have SIT and dev. So these are the standard environment which project used to have, but it's depend client to client. Since this all environment cost amount, like this to create this environment, like they need some cost. Okay, like they need server, they need everything. Like so, instead of maintaining all this, few organization maintain only production and one non-production. But these are the standards. Most of the organization follow this. So what happened whenever you will create the branch? So first you will have master branch. Master or main, anything is fine. So this branch will contain the code of production. Okay. And reprod. In master branch, or wait. Do one thing. Master branch will contain the code of production. Okay. So whenever you will have any release, so what you will do? From master branch, you will create the release branch. Okay, this one, like many interview, like they, this thing will come, whatever explanation I'm going to give now. In many interview, they will ask how you do this branching and all. Okay, so this is very important part. Please try to understand carefully. So we will have first master branch, which will contain the code of production. Okay, then we have release branch. So let's say at this moment you have release one. Okay, and at the same time, another release is planned, like release 2. So two branches are created, release 1 and release 2 from the master branch. After that, you want to do development and all. So what you will do, you will have your uh, wait a minute, yeah, development branch. Okay, and then From here, let's say 3 developers are working on this code. In same code base, 3 developers are working, so they will create their feature branch. Feature branch for task 1, then for task 2, for task 3. Okay, now you will do your change. Okay, then you will commit your change in, sorry, first you will commit your change in your feature branch. Once you will do your change, you will commit your change here. Okay, and then you will create pull request to develop branch. Okay, this will be pull request. All this thing we will do practically. I'm just explaining you theoretically. So first we will commit and then we'll create pull request. And once this will be verified by someone and pull request will be completed, then using CI/CD pipeline. Here we will have CI/CD. So using CI/CD pipeline, this will be deployed on this environment. Okay. If you don't want this develop branch, okay, then what you can do, you can have your, but if you will have your feature branch, let me think. No, I think this should be okay. So develop branch, then feature branch, create pull request. Once this will be merged, then using CI/CD pipeline, you will deploy on dev environment. Okay, same for this also. Okay, everything will be same only. Now let's say this release 1 is completed. Everything is done like dev, SIT, UAT. Everything is done. And this release branch is deployed on production. Then what you need to do? So whatever you have in this release branch, everything you need to move from release branch to master branch. Since master branch contains all the code what production has. Previously it has, let's say, code 1, 2, 3. And now in this release, you kept 4 and 5. So what you need to do? You need to this 4 and 5 here. Since this master branch should be synced with production. Okay, now this 4 and 5 came here. Here we had earlier 1, 2, and 3. And additionally, we did 8 and 9. But since it's 4 and 5 is already moved on production, so that you need to merge from here to here. Okay, so this will also contain 4 and 5 now. Everyone clear on this part or not? So first we will have master branch. Then based on the production releases, we will create release branch. Then from each release branch, we will create related environment branch. Let's say dev environment, then we'll create dev branch. Okay, now using dev branch, we will create our feature branch. Since there will be possibility on same code base, multiple developers are working. So if everyone will start working on develop branch, then there will be lots of code conflict. So to remove that code conflict, what we need to do, we need to create our own feature branch and we need to do change there. Once you will commit on feature branch, then you will create a pull request to move from feature to develop branch. Okay, and then using CI/CD pipeline, you will deploy on dev environment. Once everything will be tested, then you need to create another pull request to move from here to here. Okay, so once your release branch will be ready, everything will be tested on pre-prod, then you will deploy to production environment on release date. Okay, and then once it will be deployed there, like all the IBT and BBT activity will be done, like business will verify everything. Then you will move your code from release branch to master branch, since master branch should be synced with the production. Okay. And then whatever other releases are there, other projects are running, they also need to take that code production, like latest change in production in their code base. So you need to create code merge activity from master to other release branches, which is running parallelly. Okay, so this kind of branching strategy we will manage here. Everyone clear, or anyone has any doubt on this part? Looks no. So this kind of branching strategy we will manage. So here, what I will do, will create master branch. Okay, since this is like scratch development, so someone is trying to join. So this is master, like this, we have master branch. Now we'll create new branch. So we'll create okay. So we created this release branch. Let's say we have 2, 3 releases. So and you can put date also, let's say. Okay. So now what I want to do, I want to create one develop branch from this release branch. Okay. And I want to create from this release branch. So source will be this, whatever code we have in this release branch will move in develop branch. So till this point, we created develop branch. We'll see feature branch later on. Okay. So now for this particular repository, we have this many branches. Okay. And if you want to do any change, then you need to create feature branch on top of your develop branch. Do your change there, commit there, and then create pull request to develop branch again. Okay. So hope everyone clear till this point. Now we will see this Git desktop. Okay. So for Git desktop, what you need to do, type here Git desktop, download. Then So click on first link and then you can see here download for window. Click on this. It started the downloading. So I have already downloaded. So I will go to that location. So here I have Git desktop. So what you need to do? So double click on this and there will be 2-3 times accept. So you just need to accept it. Okay. So to explain this part, I need someone system. So one person can share your screen. Maybe this person like who have this Git access, either Bhavya or get that
Green.
you. Yeah, anyone should be okay. Can you share your screen?
Yeah,
Okay.
I got my GitHub. You want to
Okay.
share the GitHub one?
Okay. You have already GitHub desktop setup.
Yeah, I just followed your tutorial.
Oh, okay. You did all the setup or you just
No,
installed
no,
it?
no, no. Only now.
Okay, just now. Okay,
Only
fine.
GitHub. Yeah.
Okay, go to GitHub desktop now.
Okay. Just give me one. So yeah, GitHub desktop. The one which I've downloaded now.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, this is the one.
Can you open this? I cannot see.
You can't see my screen?
I can see only your monitor. Yes. Can you open this GitHub desktop?
Can you see it now?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. So you will get like this once you will install this software. Okay. So what you need to do here, where is our, yeah, you can see here ABC info XYZ in right hand side. Select that repository. Yes. And then clone it. Click on clone. Okay, wait here. So here you can see like this is first one is endpoint of that repository and second one is path. So what I will suggest on path, local path you can see. So select any particular folder. Don't do in this particular location. Okay, if you have already created this like document, then GitHub. Oh, okay, it looks like you have created this location.
Yeah, it
Or
takes by default.
oh, it's by default. So if you
Yeah.
want any particular location, so generally I used to create one particular location and I used to put there. Okay. If you want to put in this location, well and good. If not, then you can choose the location.
Okay, I can choose the location. Let this be the same
Okay.
location.
Okay, fine. Then click on clone.
Clone.
Yeah. So you can see here like this will give you some graphical interface where you can do everything. Like just now we did clone. Okay. Now go to that top right corner, like where customer XP API is written. Top, oh sorry, top left. Sorry, top left. Yeah. Now do right click. Okay. No, don't click anything. Just okay, let it be. So you can see ABC info XYZ, correct? Yeah. Go there a little bit down. That application. Do right click. Now you can click on create a list. Show in Explorer. So this is the location where you have your like repository. Okay. So what we did here at this moment, we had center repository, like we have center repository where we created this customer XP API repo. Now what I did, I cloned that center repository to my local repository. Okay, so just now we did clone and everything is now in my local. If you want to move it in center repository, then you have to follow some process or step that we will see soon. Okay, at this moment we did from one direction. We took everything from center repository to local repository. Okay, then you need to do development, you need to commit your code, and you need to push your code. Then it will go from local repository to central repository. Okay, yeah, now you can go to GitHub desktop again. There
Right.
only, just cross this explorer.
Yeah.
So here
Now
you can see, yeah, no, let it be here. So here you can see we have current branch selected as a master branch. Okay, can you go there?
current master
Yeah.
branch.
So here you can see we have different branch, like whatever branch you want to work, you can select that particular branch. Okay, so just select the develop branch. Okay, now, so we have this develop branch. So whenever like someone want to do change, like let's say Bhavya want to do some change. So what she will do, first she will create feature branch. Okay, so click on that drop down again, develop branch drop down. Not here, not here.
The
There on.
developer is this one. Current
No,
repository.
after that, right hand
Yeah.
side. Yes.
This
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Yeah. So here you can see new branch option is there. Click on that new branch. Okay. Here you need to give your new branch name. Okay. So let's say you want to create feature branch for some story feature slash
Feature if feature.
slash.
Yeah.
So this
Another
is
one.
like, yeah, this branch you are going to do some for, let's say you got one Jira story 1101. Okay. So you can put J1101.
Sorry. Okay, 01.
Okay. And then hyphen.
Yeah.
In summary, like in short, you can put what change you are going to do. Let's say you are going to uh, like add new feature, like add new, yeah, you are going to add new feature. So maintain add new feature. Okay, and then bottom you can see master is selected, but you want to create this feature branch on
In
top of
develop.
develop branch. So select develop. I think that space will not take. So remove that space in between new and make it camel case like N capital and remove the space. And then create branch. So you can create your feature branch from this desktop also, GitHub desktop also. And then once you will be like done with all your change, you will commit and you will push it to my like center repository. And then from there you can create the pull request. Anyhow, we will like see all those steps. Okay. So this software installation part, hope everyone good, like Git repository and this GitHub desktop. Anyone has any doubt, let me know.
Shall I unshare my screen
Yeah, you can stop
so
here.
that you can share it? Yeah. Okay, thank
Yes.
you.
So hope everyone clear on this part. So let me share my screen again. So till 4 we are done. Then Postman. So for Postman, what you need to do again. So you can go and you can download the Postman. So it will automatically, it will detect your operating system and it will suggest related download. So just download this and it's very straightforward. Once you will download, you will get something like this. Okay, you need to double click and you need to install it. Okay, whatever like they will ask to select location and all. Select OK, OK 2, 3 times and then done. I have already installed, so it will start directly here. In your case, it might ask to select location or something. So this particular tool we are going to use to do unit testing. Okay. We have some other option also to test REST API. We have like SOAP UI. Okay. There is another tool. Then we have REST client. That is another tool. So we have multiple tool to test our REST API, but Postman is very, you can say, user friendly, and most of the places and organization are using Postman. Okay. So this Postman part is very straightforward. Don't have much thing to do. Here in Postman, we will do lots of things. I will show you once we will have class, like how to, you can see here how I am managing everything. Let's say this is my one project. So within this project, I have 3 folder where I maintain all the system API, process API, and experience API. And again, within this also, like you can take value from the property file and all. So all those things I will show you during the class. Okay, so Postman part is also fine. It's very straightforward. And then Maven and JDK. Okay, so for Maven and Java part, what you need to do, again, you need to install this. So here you can download this source zip archive. Okay, so click on this and download this source zip archive. So I have already downloaded. So let me show you. This Maven I have. So again, what you need to do, you need to unzip it and you will get like this. Okay, once you will unzip it, you will get this. So what you need to do, go inside this and copy this Apache Maven folder. Okay, copy this folder, and what you need to do, you need to go to C drive, program file, and paste it here. No need to do any installation. Just copy that and paste it here. And after pasting here, go inside of this, go to bin file and copy this location. Once you will copy that folder in your program file, go inside and copy this bin folder. And then you need to go to advanced system setting. And here inside environment variable, you need to create the Maven home. Okay. Here you can click on new and you can create like this. Maven home, and then paste its path, remove this bin path. Okay. Till before bin, it will be here, Maven. Okay, click on OK. This Maven home will be created. I have already created, so I will cancel it. So I have many places. I have seen many like blogs and other places. They are using M2 home also instead of Maven home, M2 home. So I created both. It's up to you. You want one or both. Anything is fine. Okay. Then what you need to do, once you will create this Maven home path, then you need to go to path. Okay, this path, click on edit. And here you can see we have created bin path for many folder and file. Okay, for Java, for Maven. Okay, so what you need to do here, either you can use same command like %, then system root %, then /bin. Okay, either you can use that or you can give direct path what you have copied. Okay, since Maven home you created, so in same syntax you can use Maven home then /bin. Okay, or you can use complete path, anything is fine. Okay, so I used complete path here. So 2 things you need to do. One is you need to create Maven home. Another one, you need to give your bin location in this path. Okay, then from your any application, they will able to point this Maven repository. Okay. Once you will be like done with all the setup, you need to click on OK. So in this way, you just need to download the Maven. You need to paste inside the program file, and you inside environment variable, you need to create Maven home and you need to create system path. Same thing you need to do for Java also. So here you need to download the Java. So for Windows 64-bit, you need to download this Java. Okay. Once you will download this, you will get something like this. Okay. So once you will double click on this, it will ask you to like 3-4 times. It will ask you to select. I have already this installed, but in your case, it will ask like 2-3 times. Click on OK, 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 and then it will install the software in your system. Okay. Once it will install the software in your system, then you will able to see that inside your program file. Okay. How you can see? Go to program file and then you will search here Java. Once you will complete the installation, you will able to see this in your program file. Inside program file Java and then this JDK and GRE. Okay. So what step you need to do? Let me tell you again. You will download this. Once you will download this, you will able to see something like this software. Double click on this and it will ask you multiple time. Okay, okay, you need to keep doing. Okay, by default, it will take everything. Okay, just you need like 3-4 times, it will ask you to do okay. And many system, like they used to have Java already installed. Okay, in worst case, if your system don't have Java, then only you need to install. Okay. So once you will install this, this folder will be created. Now again, go to JDK, bin, and copy this path. Again, you need to go to advanced. And here you can see I created Java. Okay. Before bin, you need to give in. Sorry, you need to give in Java. Okay. Bin path, you need to give in path. Okay. This environment path will contain bin, but Java home will be without bin. So now you need to go here, click on new, and then create, paste it here. So this kind of location will be created here. Once you will, after click on new, once you will paste it, click on OK. This will be created. Click on OK. And Java home, you can do in same way. Click on new. Put here Java home and variable name you need to paste it here. But remove this p. Okay. And then click on OK. And then click on OK. So in this way, you are done with this setup of Java and Maven also in your system. If anyone has any doubt, let me know. Everyone clear till this point? Okay, if yes, then let's take 10-minute break and then we'll do rest of the setup. This rest of the setup we'll do in after 10-minute break. Okay, so it looks most of our back, so we can start now. So so far, like we have done till point 7. If anyone has any doubt, any concern, let me know quickly. Otherwise, we'll go for next. Okay, it looks no, then fine. Now go to like Salesforce part. Okay, so again for Salesforce, like share this endpoint. So here you need to fill all your detail, your first name, last name, and everything. Let me try to do. Last time I got problems, so let me see. Okay, can anyone give me your email ID? Let me use uh, some email ID. So Bhavya, you are available to give OTP and all.
Yep. I can give you. Think I have already have one. Think I have already have an account.
It's not redirecting to another page.
Sorry, we can't enroll in the sales.
It
Needs.
started the process, but it stopped in between. Last time also I seen similar kind of problem. Something wrong with the even like other people also reported me same thing. So So you are in US only, no?
I'm in New Zealand, Ravi.
Okay. Yeah, it's okay. That will not create a problem. Tell me your number.
It's 027 plus 64
Sorry. Tell me
plus
again.
64
Okay.
27 27. Just put it in the chat. Just give me a minute. I just entered in the chat.
So it looks like they have changed the endpoint. So here we need to select username. I will share password with you. They haven't asked for password. Check your email to verify your account. Just okay. So check your email and maybe it will ask you to set your password. At this moment,
Yeah.
they already logged me in. Okay, you can set your password. Okay.
So I
So here
first verify my account.
that you can do later on. I think this
Yeah.
time they already logged me in.
Okay.
So let it be. So here I'm inside this Salesforce account. Okay. So three things we need to do here. One thing, we need to have the security, like we need to have the token. Okay. So to generate the token, what you need to do, go to setting. Okay. Click on this icon, go to this setting. And then here, reset my security token. Okay. So once you will click on reset security token, it will send one token to your email ID, this email ID. Okay. That token you will know, you will need when you will use Salesforce connector to connect with the Salesforce system. Okay. At that time, you need that token. So one token will be generated and sent to your email. Just store it somewhere. Okay. So to generate secure, like secret token, what you need to do, you need to go to setting, and then here you can search or directly you can see reset my token. You can generate token n number of time, but once you will generate the token, old token will be invalid. Okay. So this is the way you can generate token. Now, next thing what we will see, like how to create, how to see object and how to create custom object. So for that, you need to go to setup. And here you will able to see object in field. Okay. And click on object manager. So here you can see these are the standard object provided by Mulesoft. Sorry, provided by Salesforce. So these all are like account, then customer, contact. These are the standard object provided by Salesforce. If you want to create your own custom object, then here you can see we have create option. Click on create and click on custom object. Okay. And in custom object, like you can give object name, anything. Let's say we are going to work on customer. So we'll create customer. Customer should be already there. Let me use customer demo. Okay. Object name will be this, label will be this. Then record name. Okay, by default, the one, like you can say, attribute will be created in that object, or one element will be created in that object. You can give anything. So I given just name, and data type I given as a text. Okay, and then click on save. This customer demo object got created, and here you can go in field and delete. So by default, there will be some field will be created, like created by, last modified by, name and all. Name we have created. Okay, this will be indexed field. Okay, so these many fields will be created automatically, but if you want to have your own field, so click on new and then select the data type. Let's say I selected text and then new. I want to give customer name. Length I want to give as 50. So here we have like required true or not, unique or not, external ID, all these things you can select. So at this moment, let it be default one. On next again. And then click on save and new. Save and new means if you want to create one more like new field. So here I will take this time customer ID and I will take as a integer or number. Length is by default 18. You can make up and down. And then customer ID will be always unique. Required true. Next. Next. And I don't want to create like more fields. So just click on save. Don't click on save and new. Click on save. So earlier it has many fields. Now I created customer ID and customer name. These two I created. So whenever you will create any custom object or custom field, you will able to see underscore C at the end. If anything is custom that you can identify using underscore C, this will be created automatically. These are the standard field. You can see there is no underscore C, but these two I created, so both contain. Same way, if you go on object, object name will also contain this. This is custom object. This is not standard object. I created this. So this is custom object. So this will contain this underscore C. Everyone clear on this part? Okay. So in this object manager, you can see the standard object. You can create your custom object and you can see all the detail like that. This account is standard object. So you will not able to see underscore name C here. And this has many standard fields. So no one is contain underscore C. But if you will create any new field here,
Ravi, I've got one question. So when we're
Yes.
dealing with MuleSoft, why do we need this Salesforce admin, all this custom fields and all?
So here we don't have Salesforce admin, and we need to work on this project. So admin part also we will do.
Okay.
And it's good to have like some basic knowledge of Salesforce part as a
Admin.
Mulesoft developer. Like more than 50 to 70, like around 50 to 70% project must like they are using this Salesforce. If you have some basic knowledge in Salesforce, it will help you a lot.
Okay. Thank you.
So whatever I'm teaching you, like as a Mulesoft developer, you should know all these things. Generally, object and all they will create, but a part of that, like now I'm going to show you more things that you should know. Okay. In that case, you will not be always dependent on Salesforce team. Few things
Okay.
like checking record and all you can do by yourself.
Okay. But checking record and all we do in the Salesforce admin only, right?
Yes. Okay. So here, like we have seen, like how to create custom object, how to see the existing object and all. Okay. In object manager, you can check all the existing object and you can check their fields and all. Okay. For that, you need to go to setup and then you need to go to object manager. Okay. Now, again, I will go to setup. Setup it was. Check. In setup only, you can go to tabs. Okay. And in tab section, whatever custom object you have created, you can create a tab for that. Okay. So what is the purpose of tab? I will explain later. So here you can create the tabs, customer demo, what I created just now. Select any image for this. I created this tab. Now I want to see the detail of this object and also you need to click on your name. And here you can see these are the tabs. Okay. So these are the standard tab which you will get by default. And just now I created our own tab. So this is, you can see here, customer demo. If you will not create the tab, you will not able to see here. Okay. So I created this tab so we can see here. You have existing objects also, and this is our custom object. So if you want to create any record or if you want to see the record, then you need to go, you need to come here. Okay, you need to come on this icon and then you need to select your name. And then here you can search whatever like you want to search. Let's say you created any record in any particular object and you want to check data inserted successfully or not, or you are retrieving some information from Salesforce and you want to check that information do exist in Salesforce or not. Okay, all those kind of things you can do here. And here we can create like a manual entry also. Click on new. So this record got created inside this object. So many times you need to check like whatever record you created in Salesforce created successfully or not, data populated successfully or not. All those things you can do on this console. Okay. And so here you can check one data or you can check all the data. At this moment we have one, so we can see only one. But once you will select on all, it will show you all the data. Here you can see at this moment we can see only name, but I want to see customer name and ID also. In that case, select this all and then go to setting, and here you will get select field to display. Click on this, and what all field you want to see, you need to move it from here to here and click on save. Okay, and so now you can see we can see name, customer name, and customer ID also. Okay, so this particular tab will be very much important. Other thing what we seen like creating custom object and all, anyhow, like that will be done by Salesforce team. But as a Mulesoft developer, you need to come on this console to check data and all. Okay, so this part you must need to know. Custom object, if you don't know that, still it's okay. Okay, so we have existing objects also, this account and all. So here there might be some sample data. Okay, you can come and you can check their data, what all things are there. Okay, so in this way you can work on this Salesforce admin part. Okay, one important thing is still missing, that is developer console. Okay, so here you can write the SOQL query and you can get the detail from the Salesforce. Okay, this also you need to do multiple times when you are connecting or integrating with Salesforce. Many times you need to come and you need to meet the query. Where is the query section? Why I'm not getting query option? So here we used to have one section to write our query. But I'm not sure why I cannot see. Yeah, this part I will check. I will not spend much time here. So in this way, like your Salesforce account will work. Okay. So next we have this database one. Okay. So for database one, like we'll use remote MySQL. Okay. So again, I will create account. So for that, we will use Clever Cloud. So I have already one account. So let me log out from here. And I need someone email ID. Okay. So here, create an account. So let me use Bhavya email ID only. So this account got created. So Bhavya, can you verify this email address?
Verified.
Let me see without email verification it's working fine or not. So here you need to first thing you need to do add an organization. So here you need to give organization name. Then you need to give description. You need
Yeah,
to
it has
give
been verified.
okay. I'm just creating dummy one. So first you need to create the organization. Okay, so your organization is ready. Once you will create the organization, you need to click on create and and add on. Okay, select the second option. Okay, so here this kind of service they used to provide. They have different kind of services like Redis caching. Then they have MongoDB, MySQL, then Jenkins, then Elasticsearch, FS Bucket. So these are the services they used to provide. So we are going to use MySQL. Okay. In MySQL one, select first one. Okay, this is trial one, and they will give you 10 MB space, which will be good enough to complete our project. And click on next.
Do you think you can link this to GitHub login also? Because on the login page it says GitHub login connect.
Yeah, that is fine, but that is not required.
Okay.
So once you will add your MySQL feature here, you will able to see all the detail like host, database name, username, password, port, everything you will able to see. So this detail we will use when we will connect with database. Okay. And if you want to have the admin part, then click on PHP My Admin. Here you will able to do all the PHP My Admin tasks like creating table, running any query and all. Okay. So instead of installing database in your local system, we will use this cloud one. Okay. This will be very lightweight and your system will still like it will work perfectly. Okay. So this we will use table and all we will create once we will start working on project. This is just account creation part. Okay. So hope everyone clear on this part also, like how to create account on Clever Cloud and how to add the MySQL plugin. Okay, so if everyone good on till this point, I think we already crossed 10. So let's end our session for today. Now only we are left with, sorry, we are left with Jira, Confluence, and Security Jar. Okay, three things we need to do. So these two are Atlassian product. It will take time also. Planning Jira part will take time, maybe 30 minutes. So let's do this on our next class. Okay. So whatever software setup I did, I explained till 1 to 9. Everyone need to do or complete in your system. If you are facing any problem, so let's join the doubt session on weekday and complete all your setup. Everyone clear on this part? Okay. So I think then we are good for today. Okay, so let's connect tomorrow and sorry, not tomorrow, next coming Saturday, and we'll complete in 30 minutes. We will have all the rest of the setup, and then we'll start our like requirement gathering. So actual class will start from next Saturday, which where we will start the requirement gathering, and then we'll start the RAML and development. Okay. Yeah. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, Trevor.
Thank you, Ravi. See you next week.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Thank you, Ravi.